I know it's been a long time since I've made a YouTube video. I want to go over a few new rules first. The first rule is that the new rule is that I'll be saying hi guys, or at some points hi audiences around the world, but that's going to be the intro, and then we're going to get straight into what this is. I just thought I'd like to explain that right quick. So, the outro is going to be different too, but you'll see. So, hi, audiences around the world. You know it's been a long time since I've played RE3, but I am including the bonus videos now again, like the bonus horror videos or whatever they were called. This one's just going to be called a bonus video. Simply why? Because we're going to be playing something very fun. Audiences, if you don't remember, pay attention right now. This is where the mercenaries began. RE3 Nemesis, aka Resident Evil 3 canon. And Operation Mad Jackal is what started it all. I've always wanted to make a video on this, but never got the time to. So, we're going to start, and if anybody still has trouble unlocking infinite ammo or infinite ammo weapons in this game, I'll show you exactly how. Follow my strategy, because this is a strategy video. The Mercenaries Operation Mad Jackal. Let's proceed. So first things first, you don't want to use Carlos or Nikolai unless you're going for a knife only run. Mikhail, he comes with a shotgun, a magnum, a rocket launcher, shotgun shells, magnum ammo, and only one full herb of all colors. So let's get into it. In a few seconds, flashing warning. I like this cutscene.
Welcome. The rules are simple. In order to dispose of the bomb implanted in your body, you must reach the target point. Keep in mind that there will be various obstacles in your way, so do not be afraid to use whatever means necessary to reach your goal. Good luck.
So, the goal is actually very simple. We have to go out this door here. And then it's entirely up to how all of you play, but there's zombies here that will really help. Get headshots only. I'm waiting for this next one. But don't go crazy on your weapons. You do want to use a shotgun in many areas, though. I'll show you. Oh, well, that was just lucky RNG, but yeah, that's really what you're hoping for, to blow up that zombie's head and get past these two. We don't need them anymore. And then when we come here, we want to use a shotgun on this guy here and this guy here. And by this point, we want to reload. But don't reload all the time. just shoot these guys with a shotgun. And if you mess up like that, just get a headshot. Now you can accidentally step on a crawler and you don't want that. And by this point, we're going to unequip our weapons and we're going to run when we get in the store. Because there are crows. Watch carefully. You want to spam X to open the door. It actually even looked like Nikolai was opening the door. That was actually kind of funny. Help! I'm being chased by crows. Alright. That was unlucky. Do not do that. You can actually get damaged a lot in this mode. And so I choose to take out these, but I'm still okay. Now, I'll say one thing. You do not want to get low on shotgun shells or magnum ammo at this point. I know you can go ahead and do the, you can do the, little side quests, but that costs you more ammo than it can save your life. As you saw, there were many zombies there. And like I said, back in the, Raccoon City Hall area, you don't want to get grabbed by those zombies. I actually thought nothing was there. But you do want to run past these dogs, just like that. Or even if one barks at you, you can still make it to the door, but remember to press the X button. And by this point, you want to equip your rocket launcher because when mercenaries first started out, they had something called boss fights in them. And they still do to this day. But what the boss in here is the Chungus. Now, he actually will dodge that rocket all the time. Seemed like for me anyway. And so now that he's dead, you want to re-equip the Magnum. And honestly, only heal when you have to. That's all I gotta say. Hunter in front of us. Aim up and shoot at the same time. If something bad RNG happens like that, then keep aiming up for 1 second and then aim back down before the hunter swipes at you. Now, I'm not going for the best rank in the entire mode, so there are some zombies that are actually alive, but we actually want to take the damage depending on how long you've been in this room. At least that's what I do. We take the damage entirely, but we're actually okay. Only heal when you have to, remember. This isn't a no damage run, but I'm just trying to tell you how I do this in 2026. Now then, shotgun, shotgun, aim with R2 to kill those enemies, and aim with your shotgun to aggro the enemies in here. Depending on how low on ammo you are, which by the way, 9 shells with 7, and when you need to reload, is actually quite a lot in mercenaries. So I go ahead and I kill all the enemies in this room. Now, upon exiting the parking garage, it's basically RNG for another Nemesis boss fight. If he's there, you always want to equip this rocket launcher, by the way, to be ready in case he's here, and he's not here for me, which honestly sucks in a way because you want the points that he gives you, but there's a Nemesis in here with a rocket launcher, so we want to be quick. Just like that. Oh, and he was about to get me too. Now, if Nemesis actually does smash some of the zombies, he actually gives you points, which is nice, but he will still try to stick his rocket launcher up your ass. But that's okay. Anyways, you want to equip the Magnum if you're lucky, and shoot these drain demoses. I don't know if that's poison. Nah, it's not. Well, yeah, the poison pot on their back. These are regular drain demoses, but there can actually be poison drain demoses as well, which will not be good. It could mess up a run entirely. Entirely. Now, it's always gonna be crows out here, so you don't have anything to fear, honestly. And you don't have to use your rocket launcher anymore if you don't want to, but I'm going to, only for a few things. That way I can save shotgun shells and magnum ammo. Having 2 more shots in the in the shotgun is nice, but there are a bunch of zombies at this door, and we want to eliminate all of them. And depending on how much damage you took in that room with the crawlers, the zombies, and how much damage that I accidentally took, I want to heal now, because these dogs are already aggroed and they can mess you up and end your run completely. Fortunately, I actually got past them, but they will always be aggroed. Always. There are 2 nemesises in here with rocket launchers, but we're not going to really deal with that. Now, you want to count the cop cars in this room. So, that's 1 cop car. That's a 2nd cop car, and when you get to this angle, go in your inventory and equip your Magnum. I wasn't actually expecting that last hunter to jump, but hey, that's one of his 2 moves. He can just keep running at you or what. And somehow crows got in this room? They're always going to be there too. And now there are a bunch of zombies in this final room right here, basically. I like to call this the gauntlet since it's the finish line. And I like to use up all of my ammo. Just for fun, I'm gonna reload like this. Alright, awesome. No other zombies are left, so now basically we run in here. And then cutscene plays.
Well, that was impressive. You have earned your reward and your freedom.
And that's the cutscene right there. Now, like I said, I'm not here to get the best rank. Oh, I forgot on this system I actually haven't unlocked anything. That's crazy. But it's very easy to do, so basically how you get infinite ammo for all weapons is get up to a lot of points right there, and then the rocket launcher 9,999 points for all weapons to have infinite ammo. A infinite ammo rocket launcher costs 400 points. Sorry, 4,100 points. 300,000 for the Gatling gun. 200,000 for the infinite assault rifle. Which is oddly weird because, this being the first mercenaries mode is actually pretty cool. Thank you, Capcom. And 300,000 for the Gatling gun's crazy because in Resident Evil 5 you can get Chris's Gatling gun for 500,000 points in the main story. He automatically gets it if you go for a run with Warrior Chris in Resident Evil 5 Mercenaries. But anyways, there you have it. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. It's important to note this. Always select the same memory card, and then always hover over next game. Not monitor room, next game. Always say yes to overwriting. Your progress will stay the same, especially with epilogues you get that explain a lot of hidden lore. And like it says, when you load this data, select restart to use the items you've purchased. That is worth noting. And so, that being the very first mercenaries mode, Operation Mad Jackal, from Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, aka the canon version of Resident Evil 3. Made in 1999, by the way, and with a little lore aspect. The Outbreak Files, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Nemesis is happening at the same time. I like to call it the Outbreak arc of Raccoon City. Well, you know, obviously a few events come before, like Zero, and some events with Wesker and the Umbrella Chronicles at the same time, and then Resident Evil 1. That's how that goes. I do love me some lore. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, that's great. But remember, no spoilers. Yeah. No spoilers for anything new that I'm, like, interested in. And if all of you know it. But no being toxic, no being rude, and no being all of the above in the in the comments. Basically, being rude to others was the last one, but being rude still counts, so that's for all of the above. Anyways, hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. And an evening and night. And most importantly, stay safe out there, everybody. Stay safe. I have seen a lot of things in my life, and I will never forget them. But I am actually going towards working on this manga to release it, which I think all of you might find it extremely interesting. But when it comes to that, I'll have to go over the rules, as I also still have to do the review for another of the manga, and manga versus anime, basically. What a great story. And then I can get to my manga that I am almost done with. So, just thought I'd update all of you with that right quick. I'm sorry if all of you got bored by it. That's not my intention. It's just what I'm saying is important if anybody really cares. Anyways, this is all for now. And yeah, I guess stay tuned for more new content coming soon to the channel. See y'all later. That's the new outro, by the way. Ha!